In this video, we're going to be answering the question of what if TommyInnit never actually got the discs back? What if he went to the meeting with Dream and never escaped that room with the discs? Now, before we get into it, please make sure you've liked the video and you are subscribed to the channel. With that being said, enjoy the video. Now, I'm hoping to turn this video idea into a series where we look at the massive events that happened on the Dream SMP and discuss other outcomes that may have happened. As we know, in the election against Pog and Swag, Wilbur had created two different outcomes that may have happened depending on who would have won. And knowing this got me thinking that maybe other events on the Dream SMP could have had an alternate outcome. So today we're going to be looking at the meeting with Dream, Tubbo and Tommy. Now, in my opinion, I believe there to be around 2 or 3 different outcomes for this event. The first one being that Dream ends up killing Tubbo and Tommy. As we know, Tubbo and Tommy are on their last canon life, and at the time Dream had 3 canon lives and both of them had 1. This making it super easy for Dream to just go and kill both of them. If they weren't willing to do what Dream says, then maybe Dream would have resorted to just killing both of them. Now, this outcome would be very unlikely and would be a massive impact onto the whole timeline and the storyline for the Dream SMP. And for this outcome to actually happen, it would mean that everybody on the Dream SMP didn't go through that portal to help Tommy, and they probably all would have had an equal hate towards Tommy, enough to leave Tubbo there with him and for both of them just to die. But what if the outcome that Dream wanted actually happened? The one where Tubbo lost his last canon life and Tommy was taken away to the prison to be locked up forever. Well, for this one to actually happen, then Tommy would have never actually paid Puns to come and help him. As we know, Tommy actually gave Puns a few items in a chest, and in return, Puns would actually go and help him against Dream. And well, if Tommy never actually gave anything to Puns and just kind of said, yeah, come help me against your best mate, well, this outcome may have happened. Dream would have succeeded, he'd be keeping both of the discs, and also keeping all of the valuable items like pets and swords and axes down in his secret base. He would have literal control over everyone, and this outcome would probably be the worst one to ever happen. But this outcome actually has more detail to it because, as we know, Tommy is one of the only people on the server who cannot be infected by the egg. And we currently don't know whether Dream can actually be infected by the egg, mainly because he's in prison. But if Dream can actually get infected by the egg, what if everybody on the server ends up getting infected? And well, Tommy is the only one who cannot be infected, and he's also the only one in the prison. That would mean Tommy is in the safest place possible, even though he cannot be infected by the egg. And that would require Dream to then go into the prison and probably ask Tommy to help Dream defeat the egg. Also, with this outcome, we may have seen the syndicate that includes Technoblade and Filzer go and rescue Tommy from the prison. As we know, Tommy and Technoblade have had a few altercations, but I believe deep down that Technoblade actually cares about Tommy and doesn't actually want Tommy to lose his final canon life. And if he's in the prison, then it might be helpful for Technoblade to go and rescue him out of it. And one of the final outcomes that I can think of is, what if nobody died? What if Dream just got away with everything? Maybe Tommy and Tubbo went down into that secret base and had a look around, and Dream was like, I don't want to kill you and you're not going to get your discs back. Hope you understand. Now get lost. Obviously, this probably would have just never happened, and although it would have been funny to see on the streams, it would have been a terrible outcome. But this would also mean that Dream would become the new Schlatt, really. He'd still be ruling over everybody on the SMP, and everybody on the SMP would probably still not like him as much. And because he'd be seen as the new J Schlatt, that would mean people would want him to be dead, and people would hear about Tommy being exiled and the things that Dream did to him while he was in exile, and well, there might be a new team that would have been created to go against him. Obviously, Lemanberg is destroyed, you've got Snowchester, but I don't really see that as a massive team just yet, although they do have nukes, and I don't think Dream's nuke proof, but a new team would have probably been created which would involve the majority of the people on the SMP. That may have included Technoblade for all we know at the time. And well, it would be everybody against Dream, just like it has been for a lot of the time, but this time, it wouldn't be Tommy really getting in danger as much, but it'd be everybody getting in danger. And if this outcome actually did happen, I could probably see Tubbo losing his final canon life in this way, mainly because this outcome would have been a very anticlimactic thing to happen on that final event stream. So for things to be boosted back up and to make a bit of drama around everything, they would have probably had to kill off somebody, and I can see Tubbo risking his life for Tommy's, even if it's just for some music discs. And before you click off the video, I would like to let you know that I have another channel which I'm going to be starting uploading a lot more videos onto. These videos are going to be highly edited and things like that, and I can guarantee that you enjoyed them. In fact, there's already a video that I released a couple of days ago on there, so make sure you go down into the description or the pinned comment and go watch that video now, because this one's over.